We already have an existing test to see that we can actually complete a lesson, right? So rather than creating a unique test for our get number of completed lessons, we are going to actually test that functionality right here. Okay, so we are asserting that this SMS method for this particular key is going to return this array, right? So what we're going to do is create another assertion, and this would be assert equals, and we would call our method. So we'll say the user, let me copy the method name, get number of completed lessons for a series. I'll paste that in, and we'll need to pass in the series. So we'll just get lesson series. And we want to make sure that this method returns 2 because this array contains 2 lessons that we completed. Okay, so we want to assert that this method returns 2. I think this is going to help us actually make sure that this method works as expected. So we are back to running this test. And if we run it, of course, now it fails because 2 matches expected null. So let's make that pass. We're going to say this method should simply return Redis, and we'll get S members. And the key we are searching for is user colon this ID colon series colon and series ID. Okay, so we'll get this array, and we can now call count to get the count of the elements in this array. So if everything works well, this test should actually pass right now because we are using Redis automatically to get that and then return the counts. Okay, so let's run that. And we're green, meaning that this test actually successfully passes. Now that we've actually verified that we can actually get the number of completed lessons for a series for a particular user, now we're going to continue with this test. So let's run it and see the next error we have. And we're successful, right? Because this method now successfully calculates the percentage right here, just like we're doing. Okay, so for us to make sure that we actually are really successful, why don't we place 10 right here to make sure that this is not just passing for some reason behind the scenes. So we have a failure now. So we have 50, but it fails expected 5.0. So we should have 100, and if we run that, we have green again. So thanks so much for watching. Let's continue in the very next video with some refactor.